You know, it's interesting. We just heard the update from the Z-Man, and this Miggy Cabrera thing is fascinating to me. Now, you guys know I'm not like into records. It's not a thing for me. I root for the logo. I'm a Giants fan. I hated Eli Manning. I root for the helmet. Okay? I'm really interested with this because Miguel Cabrera is a case study in why you don't want to know your athletes, right? Like, notably bad guy. I mean, look at the laundry list here. Picked up in the drunk tank by the GM in a key series. Threatened to blow up a restaurant. Bullied an overweight kid at a bar. Secret family. Domestic incident. I mean, like, and threw a scotch bottle at a police cruiser. Not great, Bob. Not great.
He didn't throw the bottle. He asked him if he wanted a drink.
Right. The point I'm making is, I get that you want to see him hit the 500th home run. And it doesn't have to be a this or that. But I'm the guy who sits there. I just care that the team is you know, again, they're not going to compete for the wild card. They're not going to compete for the division. They've had some nice moments this year. But the Miggy thing fascinates me. It's a lot like when people rooted for Sue. Ndamukong Suh is a dirtbag. He's a bad guy. He mistreated people all over this town. All over this town. Horrible guy. And that's before we get to the nonsense on the field, kicking people and stepping on people's dinkies. So I just, when I heard the update there, like, I know the typical way of doing this is, hey there, guys, good afternoon. How excited are you at the ballpark tonight? That bores me. Like, yeah, of course. All right, you want to get the 500th home run, and hopefully someone catches it, and that's great. I wish the team would pay for it. I do. I wish they just would say, hey, whoever catches this ball, here's $25,000. Good afternoon. They ain't doing that. But the Cabrera thing, like, Rico, you know me. I root for the team. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm a Spartans fan. I don't root for the individual.
Yeah, are you really, though?
I was, and then they broke me, but now I'm kind of coming back. The point is, as Detroiters who followed Miggy's entire career, do you forget all the other stuff and you're just like, that's my guy, that's my tiger? Do you root for the team and that's why you want him to hit his 500th? Or do you legitimately just go, I don't care, he see ball, he hit ball? Because Cabrera's not a guy I can really root for. I can root for him to play well so it helps the team. But it's not like you're ever going to see me, oh, man, we got to go out and get a signed baseball bat. But I don't want a damn bat.
Let me help you out here, man.
I'm asking the question.
Let me help you out here. It's kind of like the guy in the commercial. No one cares.
The waiter doesn't need to know your name.
Right. The fans don't need to know Cabrera's history. Okay? No one cares. Okay?
That's it. Topic's done. And in other news,
no.
Kenny's upset about the NHL advertising. Kenny, go.
No. Here's why. No. Mike, it's a great topic. But I think with fans, it's what fans do. It's not even a Detroit thing. It's a fan thing. You're in the minority because you hate your own people on your team. You hate Eli Manning, whereas, are you kidding me? If Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls here in Detroit,
right,
there would be a statue next to him, next to the fist and the spirit of Detroit.
Yeah, I'm not saying you need to hate the dude.
No. But here's the thing. Fans don't care what you do because you're our guy. And we're going to stand behind you through thick and thin because that's what a real fan would do. A real fan never turns their back on one of their own. We accept you. We look past your transgressions. Yeah, you may have gotten into a little dust up with the wife, but who hasn't? We'll look past that. That's what fans do. No, that's what fans do. I'm not condoning that, okay?
No, I'm saying 1 or 2 things everyone's entitled to a mistake. But, I mean, anybody who knows anything, I mean, come on now.
Mike,
he has not been a great guy.
Okay, once again, Ray Lewis goes into the Hall of Fame. The Baltimore Ravens fans are cheering and yucking it up. Ray, he's doing the dance. Ray knows who somebody got killed in this limo.
Well, I mean, it's circumstantial evidence.
Somebody died. That's not circumstantial. They took a dead body out of that limo. It wasn't a hypothetical dead body. He wasn't breathing anymore. He's dead.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Please,
and
God.
he had an alleged funeral, and
but
he's allegedly dead.
I do wonder, because tonight you're going to have a full ballpark, and it's going to be electric. And I'm not, listen, can I state this for the record, please? I'm not telling people don't go and have a good time. That's not what I'm saying. I just look at things differently, and I go, man, that's interesting. Maybe that's the term I would use. It's interesting to me, because I watch sports a different way. I haven't had a athlete crush or like, I had a Mitch Richmond poster as a kid.
Wow. Was it TMC?
TMC.
Yeah.
But like, man, that's a long way away. So like, you watch the game tonight, and you know that Miggy chasing it is the only interesting thing for the team. I think for the team, it's cool because the Tigers will get someone else in the Hall of Fame. But I don't have any emotion towards him. I don't care about him.
Right. But
I don't.
Once again, you're in a minority because to a lot of Detroiters, it's our guy.
Okay.
It's once again, Cade Cunningham puts on those buffs. He became a Detroiter. And no matter what he does in his career, Detroiters will defend this man.
I think it helped him greatly that Jalen Green opened his big fat yapper.
Because
I think now fans who even may have wanted Jalen Green are going to get behind Cade Cunningham, and he's our guy.
Yeah, you know why? Because Cade represents Detroit. He's tough. He's blue collar, which I'm so sick of hearing.
But why? I'm so glad you said that. Why can't we have fancy things? Why does everything here have to get downgraded to the, well, he tries hard guy? Why can't Cade Cunningham just be a badass?
Because in Detroit, you got a bunch of people working the lines.
Man, the team doesn't play on Zug Island.
I
all right?
know,
Like,
but
why can't we have flash?
That's what Detroit is known as. We're not New Yorkers. We're not those people going out there with the fancy money and all of that. Yeah, those people. But Cade, he's Detroit.
Yeah.
And you know what? Cade can go out and get, busted doing whatever. Detroiters will stand by him no matter what.
And again, hey, man, it's a beautiful day outside. You want to go to the park and have a good time? I'm not begrudging you. Let me be clear. This is not a die-on-hill topic for old Mikey. I just find it interesting. I'm just in my rocking chair on my front porch, and I'm just ponderous about it. Like, I mean,
Mike showing up to the airport with paper tickets. Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Like, I want to see. I wrote a check for groceries. Right? But, like, I want to see the home run happen so I don't have to hear about it anymore, more than anything else. I don't actively. Right. I don't actively root for the guy. I don't care about the guy. And when he's gone, somebody else will wear that jersey. It'll be the same thing for me that, like, the Old English D is what you care, what I would care about. Like, I'm a Yankee fan. I don't have a favorite Yankee.
Right. But
Okay?
you remember,
I just root for the team.
this organization had a whole campaign, Who's Your Tiger?
Right. I hated that and mocked it incessantly.
Pick your guy. But Mike, most people.
My Tiger is Paws.
Most people grow up and they do have a favorite player. I mean, I remember when I was a kid sitting there watching. I mean, heaven forbid. I look back at it now and I'm thinking to myself, I can't believe this was my favorite player. But mine was Ron LaFleur. Comes out of jail.
What?
Right. And then later on, not a really good guy. But at the time, the most treasured thing I had growing up as a kid was he was at a Burger King and he signed my baseball glove. And my goodness, that I swear, my next Little League game, I thought I played better because Ron LaFleur signed my glove.
So, yeah, tremendous.
Okay, you know what? I'm
Sorry. I'm sorry. I just
no. But you just pick your guy. And looking at it now, probably
let me
guy
phrase
I
it.
shouldn't have been idolizing as a kid.
Let me phrase it this way.
Right, David. I mean, he came out of jail, and then he got arrested at a reunion thing at Tiger Stadium. How bad is that?
I mean, that's bad. Okay, so let me do a better job of maybe setting this up then. if you are into this whole 500 home run thing, and that's fine, right? Are you more team-oriented or more Miggy-oriented? Like a great example. This organization's greatest player is Ty Cobb. Noted bad guy.
They say.
They say. But that's different because we weren't alive for it. Like with this, as long as Miggy performed well and it helped the team, you abide and you're like, whatever. But there's a far cry from wearing a dude's T-shirt or buying the guy's memorabilia or spending my money to go see him do something that, well, frankly, only benefits him. And look, guys,
yeah,
I
but
get
you're
it.
going to have a bunch of people out there tonight, and their dream,
They catch that ball.
They're going to catch that ball.
And you know what my
their
dream
life
is for them?
Gonna change.
My dream for them is if this organization would have done the opposite of what they did. Don't tell people you ain't going to pay for the ball. Don't tell people Miggy won't pay for the ball. I'd do the opposite. I'd change someone's life.
Right.
I'd be an awesome owner in this regard. I'd put $50,000 on this ball. If I'm Chris Ilitch, I'd go out there and I'd get up there in my little suit. No, but here's what I'd tell people. Guys, cameras everywhere. We're going to be watching how this ball is obtained. If you turn this into American Gladiators, you are entitled to nothing. You catch the ball, you behave, treat everybody with respect. $50,000. I changed somebody's world. That's awesome.
You're right.
Instead, you might get a bag of expired bits.
No, you just get bit.
That's it.